Eastbourne Car Auctions is going to have proxy bidding, and here we've got John to tell us all about proxy bidding.
Well, we were very excited last month when our IT providers suggested that we could add proxy bidding to our online software. To be perfectly honest, I wasn't sure what proxy bidding was myself, so I looked it up in the dictionary, and proxy bidding is the ability for auction houses or anybody to act on somebody else's behalf. So that is what it is. You can put a bid on to vehicles. We will then use that bid during the auction to try and buy the vehicle for you.
Okay. If you do put a bid on, what would stop the system making you pay the top bid?
Well, we actually don't know what the bid is. It's held by our IT providers. The bids are downloaded to them, they hold the information, and it only gets added by the computer each time the bid goes up in the auction hall. So we have no knowledge of what the bid is. It's exactly the same as you sitting in your office bidding live online. The only luxury is that you actually don't have to be in your office bidding online. You can be off doing something else.
Well, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, so what happens if someone puts a bid of £4,000 on and another person puts a bid of £4,000 on a car that they want to buy?
Well, the software is very clever software, and it does an awful lot, but what it can't do is it cannot differentiate between two bids exactly the same. So the only thing it can do is take the first bid. So it's the first bid of 4,000 that would be accepted on the system. Unfortunately, the system isn't able to tell you that there is another bid of 4,000. It's not sophisticated enough to do that, and also it's very difficult because then you'd have a mini auction running before the auction, which isn't really the ideal way of doing it.
No. Okay, and when can you put a bid on a car?
Well, you can put a bid on the car as soon as the system or the auction goes live on our website. Now, we will put them live on our website 2 or 3 days before the sale. So you can put bids on up until half an hour before the sale. In the same breath, you can retract bids up until half an hour before the sale. Once you get to half an hour before the sale, the system goes live, and then a bid is there on the sale, and you're committed to that bid.
Okay, that's fair enough. And I think probably best thing now is let's have a look and see how it actually works.
Yeah, great.
So basically, click onto Live Bid. Now, if you're a registered user, you'll obviously been given a username and password. So I'm going to put in the username and password. And click Login. Right, now we see the sale that's coming up. So this is the one we want to look at. So if we want to place a bid, click on View Catalogue. And the car that I'm going to be placing a bid on is on page 4. And it's that car there. So click onto the car that you want to put your bid onto, and then enter your new bid, and then click Submit Bid. And you think, no, I still want to change it again. You can. What it won't show you is what anyone else has bid, and you have got up to half an hour before the sale starts to place that bid. Now, if you want to check the cars that you've bid on, you might have quite a few in your list. If you go onto My Account, you'll then see the list of cars that you've got bids on. And then if you want to update it, you can update it there, and then it'll take you back to this bit where you can put in your new bid. Right, if we want to go and have a look at the live bid, whilst the actual auction is live, we can go click onto this button here and accept the... Right, we're now going to join the auction just before the Vauxhall Astra Twin Top Sport is going to go through, and we can see that that last car was provisional, and now I'll turn up the volume so you can hear what the auctioneer has to say.
We move on 44 then, and then we just turn around on
Yeah.
the last.
Now we know that the bidding, I left a bid of 58, so let's see what happens with the bidding, because the bidding system is going to automatically bid along in the auction.
Give me 6 to start a minute, so it's have money. Do I take 5.5 for it? bid 54 for it, 54 and a half, 55 I've got, 55 and a half, take 6 bid, 56 and a half, 7, 57 bid, I'm in 58, 8 bid, 58 around now, 5,008 going, well done Fishman, £5,800 going out the internet bid jump, 5,008 goes away all done, at £5,800 quite sure, 58 then for the first, 8 for the second, then 50 elsewhere, gone a bit, 58.
Okay, so my bid of 58 was the highest bid, and obviously other people were bidding up to that amount. So there we are. We can see that I will now obviously get a provisional email, will be the next step, to say that I'm a provisional bidder on that car, and do I want to take it any further. Okay, that is it in terms of proxy bidding. Thanks for watching.